Devi.org, donate and make a contribution that way. So I encourage you to, be generous, kind-hearted, whatever amount feels comfortable and easy for you to support what it is we're trying to do here. We have very ambitious goals, and the more people we have on, literally, the merrier the planet will be. So thank you for being here. Welcome, and I am going to start the announcements. Are you ready? Okay. So it's a joyous occasion today, this global healing event. And for those of you who have been to our earlier ones, thank you so much for your continued participation in these. We're really thrilled to have you here with us. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paula, and I've been working with Mirabai for 10 years now. And my role here is to provide a brief overview of today's webinar and share just a few details about Mirabai's work and her whereabouts. But first, about these healing calls. They're a new initiative for the Mirabai Devi Foundation. They're aimed at nothing short of, ready, changing the world. We're holding them once a month, and we'll be doing so going forward. And there will continue to be calls by donation. And then it's critical. We also feel like it's critical for as many people to join us as possible. Your contribution and your participation will support Mirabai's mission through the Mirabai Devi Foundation. It's a 501c3 nonprofit, so your contribution is deductible, and it helps facilitate the global healing work. Healing fully and living in peace and love is about being open-hearted to giving and receiving. And that's on all levels in all ways. So for example, making this event by donation where you make a contribution, it serves a divine principle of reciprocity. So these calls are intended to bring together people from around the world so that we can create a coherence field, which is a thing. When a critical mass of people gather, it has the power to shift and affect global consciousness and enable us to see a change in the environment that we live in many different ways. So the coherence effect is very, very powerful. Raising consciousness is of urgent importance right now if you're at all paying attention to what's going on in our external environment. So in support of that coherence effect, we invite you to notify and invite friends, family, your loved ones to come to these calls, because the more people who gather together, the more opportunities we have to raise consciousness and to support and facilitate the global shifting. So you can share by just sending an email to friends, using your social media pages, calling people, just getting the word out in any way you feel is appropriate and comfortable for you. And our goal is to get 500 to 1,000 people together within the year. So just so you know, as we move forward with these webinars, we'll be bringing in spiritual leaders, other speakers, medicine people, and other light workers from around the world to help us to ignite the web of light and create a net that will hold the whole world in light and consciousness. So as a final note on the global healing event, we want to express our profound and loving thank you for joining us tonight and for being a part of this global growing community. We are profoundly grateful for your presence here. And as a note, please continue to look out for the constant contacts about our upcoming calls. We also post our events on social media and on our website. Okay, and now I am, as always, so very deeply happy and privileged to introduce Mirabai for this global healing event, number 3. Mirabai Devi is a master teacher, divine mother, and a spiritual guide who's beloved around the world for her wondrous gifts and her incredible lightness of being. And with that, I welcome Mirabai Devi.
Namaste, everybody. Blessings. Blessings and love to each one of you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Paula, for moderating and making the announcements. Thank you so much, Morgan, for being in the back end here and bringing this all together. And thank you to Drew Thomas for helping to co-create this program and the entire Mirabai Devi team. And we welcome each one of you to this global healing program tonight. This is our number 3 on our series, number 3. And I would love it if you would feel comfortable to just continue to write in the chat as we go through the call. You can share comments, you can share prayers, you can share messages that are focused on the teaching or focused on the prayers or focused on the meditation or anything that you want to bless the world with tonight. Bless humanity and bless the world with tonight. So I just want to say that it is October 8th, 2025. And I am in Newburyport, Massachusetts, broadcasting to you all from all over the country and all over the world. And so happy, as Paula announced, to see people calling in from Massachusetts and South Carolina and Australia and Canada and North Carolina and California and South Africa, Hawaii and Oregon and other places all over. So welcome, everybody, and blessings. So we're going to have a beautiful program tonight, and I invite you just to sit back and relax and be in the presence. And I'm going to call you in with an opening invocation, and then we're going to go into teaching about what is happening in the world right now and looking at some solutions. We're also going to go into sharing some prayers, which I will do in a call and response. I'll call them out to you and you can call them back to me. And then we'll go into our global healing meditation. So I just wanted to mention again that it's very important that we bring our energy, our brainwave coherence, and our heart coherence, synchronicity, or synchronize together to create this global coherence effect. When we come together to meditate and pray in a large group of people, we affect global coherence. We affect all of humanity, and these energies of love and peace and healing that we send out to the entire humanity and to our beautiful Mother Earth are going to create a ripple effect that will keep on rippling out all around the world, affecting every living being and every situation on Earth. So thank you so much for joining me tonight in this program where our topic is planetary consciousness. And as we focus on living as one on Mother Earth, each one of us here tonight is contributing their high vibrational frequency, their love, your prayers, and your energy. So thanks for your contribution and what you bring here to the collective, to the whole. So let's sit back and relax. And we're going to call in divine light, beloved divine mother, divine father, to each one of our higher selves that are gathered here tonight for this mission of global planetary healing, prayer, and meditation. We call in the great masters of light and the council of light. We call in our guides, our gurus, our light being teams, our angelic realms, and all of the beings that are here to collaborate with us collectively to bring about massive global shift and change. We ask for this energy to be magnified, these prayers to be blessed and lifted up into the heavens and spread throughout heaven and earth. And we join our light together as a group, as a community, as one, with all of these great beings around the earth as a circle of light, as a circle of love, as we come together to really focus on solutions to help to awaken humanity, to remember who we are, to heal the earth, and to focus tonight on overcoming hunger, ending war, overcoming poverty, and healing the entire planet and all of the human race. These are lofty goals, and we ask for your blessings, and we know that this is possible. As each one of us wake up and remember who we are, we step into this new possibility. We say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen. So our topic tonight for tonight's program is planetary consciousness, living as one, living as one. So beloveds, we stand at a threshold of great transition. The planet is calling us, Mother Earth is calling us, not just with whispers, but with urgency. Everywhere, Mother Earth's systems are strained. Climate shocks, wildfire, flood, drought, loss of species, food collapse, and human suffering on the rise, conflict, displacement, hunger, and oppression. In Sudan today, over 30 million people require humanitarian aid. Famine edges forward in many regions. And then in Syria today, more than 14 million people face food insecurity amidst drought, war, and collapsing agriculture. Today in Afghanistan, over 22 million people now rely on aid. Children's malnutrition is escalating. And across the world, nearly 300 million people in 53 countries face acute food insecurity. Gaza, millions of people are displaced. Refugees are fleeing conflict zones such as Myanmar, Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and many more places and countries around the world. These are not distant news items. These are cracks in the body, tears in our collective soul. And every suffering being is our sibling. Every wounded land is our land, as we are one. To awaken planet is not a luxury or a future ideal. It is our sacred. The planet cannot wait for perfect conditions. Us to be instruments of compassion, carriers of light, steady hands in the turbulence. Let us inward first, to open, to feel, to cultivate presence, so that we, each one of us, may serve the collective whole, from strength, from clarity, and from love. So we're going to take a few moments to remember the living earth. In many ancient traditions, in the wisdom of the indigenous people, in the mystical lineages, the earth is not dead matter. She is mother. She is teacher. She is guide. She is living spirit. She is embodiment of divine feminine. And when we reclaim this remembrance in our bones, then everything shifts. We begin to see that the ecosystem collapse is not otherworldly, it is personal. When our Mother Earth's rivers sicken, our blood is poisoned. When her forests fall, our lungs lose breath. When her seas are poisoned, our bodies starve of purification. The earth's suffering is not separate from ours. To live planetary consciousness is to see through the veil of separation and to open into the pulsation of unity. In that seeing, division dissolves. When we look upon any being, a child, a stranger, a tree, a river, and see them as not the other, but the very reflection of our own divine self, we begin to embody the vision of living as one. It is not about forcing uniformity. Diversity is sacred. The rich tapestry of cultures, species, expressions are all aspects of the one. Unity does not demand sameness. It demands love, respect, reciprocity. Beloveds, the crises we face are not simply horrors. They are initiation gates. The violence in war zones, like in the Ukraine right now, in Gaza and in Israel right now, and the conflicts in Africa are not simply geopolitical. These are karmic wound fields, intergenerational entanglements, the ripples of disconnection from spirit, from Mother Earth, from the divine feminine, from our very oneness as a human family. The climate collapse in floods, droughts, forest fires is not just about carbon. It's about wounded relationships. It's our Mother Earth's cry for restoration. The hunger, the displacement, the inequality, and human rights violations are not random. They are the systemic consequences of centuries of separation, exploitation, fear, and forgetfulness. But these portals also invite us now to step into new alternate frequencies. In the breaking of the old systems, there is a rebirth. In the collective pain, we find the threads that bind us and weave us back together. In the tears of the world, our souls awaken. And our task is to hold steady, luminous, compassionate, that field of possibility, to stand in the fire and let the fire transmute. And so, beloveds, here are pathways of solution and stewardship for our beloved Mother Earth. Awakening is only half of the equation. The other half is alchemy, translating vision into embodied action. Here are some luminous pathways that we can all partake in, each according to our calling, our gifts, our capacity. The first one is conscious inner presence and inner healing. Our daily spiritual practices are so important. They purify us, they ground us, they bind us into oneness. Our shadow work, our deep dive into our own inner shadow work, seeing our own wounds, our own projections, our own separation. Cultivating compassion, forgiveness with one another and with ourselves, empathy for each other. These inner alchemies ripple outward into the collective. And here are some active services and solidarity that we can engage in. We can support humanitarian efforts in war, in famine, and in climate zones. We can give our resources, our voice to aid in organizations in Sudan, in Syria, in Gaza, in Afghanistan, in DRC. We need to become advocates for peace, for justice, for ecological restoration in our sphere of influence. We can make a difference. We can engage in local earth healing, in tree planting, in regenerative agriculture, in soil restoration. We can choose plant-based diets, supporting our human health and our planetary health. We can reduce our waste, our plastics, our overconsumption, our fast fashion industry, support regenerative systems, sustainable energy, fair trade, local agriculture. We can reduce unnecessary travel. We can participate in collective spiritual and light work by gathering in global prayer and meditation circles like this and others, creating grids of light around the earth as we will do tonight. We can create structural containers, earth councils, sacred circles, networks of light workers. We can use our art, our music, our poetry to awaken people in their hearts and their souls. We can align with our planetary missions to join or initiate projects that focus on education, reconciliation. Education, restoration, and reconciliation. These are planetary missions. For our political and systems change, we can support policies that protect our ecosystems, support our climate, and support reparations to impacted nations. We can hold our leaders and our institutions to accountability. We can demand integrity, justice, and transparency. We can vote with consciousness, uplift leaders aligned with the earth and human dignity. Each of these threads that come together, inner work, service work, our lifestyle, our spiritual unity, and our systems change, form a web of global healing. When you act from your soul, you become the seed, you become the conduit, You become the bridge. And in this way, the awakened few will support the awakening of the many. The light that you carry becomes magnified through your communion. And now, beloveds, I invite you to close your eyes with me. If you haven't already done so, please close your eyes. And visualize a world now, our world, where all of the nations place the care of Mother Earth above their narrow self-interests. Visualize a world with me now where no child goes hungry, where people and nations live in peace, where lands heal, where rivers run pure, where forests flourish, where oceans hum with life. A world where every soul is honored. A world where every expression is cherished and every heart is awakened to love. This is not a fantasy. This is the blueprint of the cosmos, of Mother Earth. And you, luminous one, are a living cell of that living, breathing Mother Earth, that living, breathing planetary consciousness. So carry this vision. Keep whispering our yearnings. Hold on to hope and inspiration and faith, and take each one of these small actions. And let our hearts turn now more deeply into prayer and into meditative union with all beings. Please join me in global prayer and blessings now. Divine Mother, Father and source of all life, Father and source of all life, beloved divine presence in every atom, beloved divine presence in every atom, we humbly bow in gratitude and in service to you, in gratitude and in service to you. We call upon the light of the ancient ones. We call upon the light of the ancient ones. We call upon the host of angels and light beings. We call upon the host of angels and light beings. We call upon the ascended masters. We call upon the ascended masters, the elemental guardians, and the consciousness of the earth, to stand with us, to stand here with us. We dedicate this prayer to all beings in suffering. We dedicate this prayer to all beings in suffering, to all lands in distress, to all lands in distress, to every heart crying the planet, to every heart crying out across the planet right now. Just feel that. Feel that in your heart. In Gaza, Palestine, and Israel, may heartbreak yield to compassion. May ceasefire be honored. May children be safe. May homes be healing and be restored. In the Ukraine, may peace find a path. May bridges of reconciliation, of division. May bridges of reconciliation replace walls of division. In Sudan and South Sudan, in DRC and CAR, may violence yield to justice. May homes, may innocent lives be tended, and may the famine be averted. In Syria, may the drought's cruelty be transformed into water's grace. May landscapes bloom, and may human dignity be. In Myanmar, Burma, Afghanistan, and across Asia, may silent oppressions be exposed. May suppressed voices be heard, and may freedom rise. For all war-torn lands, may the survivors receive shelter. May healing, justice be with each and every heart. May trauma and the memory of trauma be transmuted into love and healing. For our climate collapse, our food and our ecosystem collapse, for the lands that are scorched and the lands that are parched, may the rains return. May balance be restored. May seeds and saplings thrive and grow. For floods and storms, may they be held. May cities and villages be shielded. May infrastructure regenerate with resilience. For the forests burning, for the rivers that are poisoned and the lakes that are poisoned, for the oceans that are wounded, our hearts cry out, and may purification begin now through cosmic medicine and through human repair. For the nearly 300 million facing acute hunger, may food security be restored. aid flow without obstruction. May sustainable agriculture replace extractive systems. We bless the famine in Sudan. We bless the food insecurity and drought in Syria. We bless the deep hunger and displacement and death in Afghanistan and in Gaza. We pour light into their fields, into their wells, into their wounds, into their hearts. May the earth receive our prayer as rain. May humanity receive our prayer as deep healing. And for the 31 million refugees right now on the earth who have left their homes under force, for the displaced within war-torn countries, may they find protection, sanctuary, dignity, welcome, and healing. May our world's nations open their hearts, their borders. May compassion override fear, and may integration be supported. May they feel held by the light, embraced by the cosmos, carried by our collective love. For human rights and oppression in places that we see sliding towards authoritarianism, censorship, suppression of our voices and of our dissent, courage awaken in the hearts of our people. May truth tellers be protected. May justice prevail. May systems be reformed. May equality be rerouted in every land. May the rights of women, of children, of minorities, and of vulnerable groups flourish. May global institutions remember their sacred purpose to uplift, to protect, to serve. For blessings and solutions today to each troubled land around the earth, we sprinkle seeds of light. We sprinkle seeds of restoration. We sprinkle seeds of possibility and hope. May Sudan see crops planted and peace accord. May Syria receive seeds, irrigation revivals, and NGOs supported. May Afghanistan see humanitarian corridors, nutritional aid, stability in governance. May every refugee be sheltered, every displaced person heard, every soul healed. May climate finance flow without burden, reparations be made to the earth, and sustainable infrastructures built. May indigenous wisdom, ancestral practices, permaculture, and regenerative design restore the lands. May leaders arise who serve and not dominate. May grassroots movements bloom. May our prayers, each gift, each act of service be a wave of healing throughout every continent, every nation, every heart. Beloved divine presence, bind us with your sacred thread. Let our hearts beat as one with the earth's sacred heart. Let our feet tread gently on the earth. Let our voices echo justice, love, restoration, healing, compassion, empathy, loving kindness. May the rainbow bridge of unity stretch across our seas and our borders. May the new earth and the new humanity continue to arise in our consciousness, in our actions, and in our embodied holiness. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and so it shall be. Amen, amen, amen. Om, 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 and aho, aho, aho. Let's feel the reverberation of our prayers, everybody. Thank you for your love. Thank you for sending your energy. We are going to now go into our global healing meditation to raise the collective consciousness, to unite in love, to bring our energies together as one. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. We're going to do our light work now for the world, for Mother Earth, for all of humanity. We're going to join our collective light together with the masters, the angels of light, and the council of light that governs the earth. And we're going to direct our higher selves now to come in and help us with this next meditation. So I invite you to get comfortable again and to get centered and focus with me here in meditation as we go into our global meditation now. Our meditation today is titled Becoming the Light of Our One Earth and Our One Humanity. Beloved ones, if you haven't already done so, gently close your eyes and take a long, slow, conscious breath in through your nose and exhale all that no longer serves you. And as you breathe in with your inhalations, breathe in the through the crown of your head, descending like liquid gold through your spine, Breathe in pure, unconditional love, divine love. And breathe out any and all tension, all blockages, all obstacles, all separation on any level. Breathe it out. And feel yourself entering into, as you breathe, with your in-breath and your out-breath. Feel yourself entering a sphere of golden and white light. Vast, peaceful, and luminous. Feel the radiant sphere of golden and white light, vast, peaceful, and luminous. And with each and every breath, you are remembering who you are, who you truly are. A divine, a light being. One cell in the great body of the divine being, the divine self. Continue with your deep inhalations and exhalations. Filling your sphere of golden and white light, connecting to the frequencies of peacefulness, luminosity, and vast expansiveness. Remembering who you are. And now feel the soles of your feet becoming warm and alive and radiant. Continue with your inhalations and your exhalations. And see the roots of light descending from your feet, spiraling downward and downward and downward through the layers and layers of soil and stone and crystal. Feel the roots of light descending from your feet, sending them all the way down and deep, deep, deep into the radiant center, the very heart of Mother Earth. And connect now to feel her heartbeat. Ancient, steady, strong, pulsing beneath your feet. And as you feel her heartbeat, we silently repeat, beloved mother, I remember you. I honor you. I honor you. I thank you for this life. I thank you for the gift of this life. Let her love rise upward from the center of her heart, from the center of the earth, as a golden and molten flowing energy, like a lava flow, flowing all the way up into the soles of your feet, flowing into your body, your legs, your torso, your heart, your head, your arms, your whole body now. Feel her strength. Feel her safety. Feel your connection to Mother Earth and a deep sense of you belong to her. You and Mother Earth are one living current of light. Just feel that. Let that move through you now. Bring your awareness now to your heart center and connect to and visualize the radiant sun within the center of your heart chakra. See it as a brilliant orb of shimmering golden light, pulsing with divine love. With each and every breath, the sun grows brighter and wider, illuminating your chest, your body, your aura, your home, and your community. With each and every breath, whisper inside, I am love. I am light. I am one with all. I am love. I am light. I am one with all. I am love. I am light. I am one with all. Feel your heart radiating peace in all directions, like 1,000 golden rays extending into infinity. As your heart expands, it begins to connect with every other awakened heart on this earth. You can sense the vast network forming the great web of light, linking souls across the planet now. Feel that. Feel your heart expanding and connecting with every other awakened heart, creating a vast network of light, a web of light, linking all of our souls all around the planet, from soul to soul. And we will begin to radiate our light to the planet. So envision the beautiful Mother Earth in her blue and her green and her brown, a magnificent sphere with golden light suspended in the vastness of space. And from your heart, begin to send waves of golden light to her, spiraling outward and embracing the entire globe. See the mountains shimmering. See the forests breathing. See the oceans glowing with crystalline radiance. See the mountains shimmering, the forests breathing, and the oceans glowing with crystalline radiance. And now send light to every region in need. First to Gaza, to Israel, and to the Middle East, where hearts are so weary from war. Envision peace descending like silver rain, cooling the fires of hatred, softening every heart. Send light to the Ukraine and to Eastern Europe. Send emerald rays of healing, wrapping the land in calm, reconciliation, and understanding. To Sudan, South Sudan, and the Horn of Africa, we send our gentle golden rains to restore the crops, to heal the famine, and to awaken cooperation. Golden rains. To Syria, Afghanistan, Yemen, and Myanmar, we send the violet flame of transmutation, dissolving fear and restoring dignity. To the forests of the Amazon, the Congo, and to Indonesia, we send the emerald light to protect, renew, and bless them, all of the forests. To the melting poles and the oceans, we send an aqua light to rebalance the temperature, the salinity, and the ocean's currents. To those without homes, without food, without safety, we send the pink light of love from the heart chakra, of deep comfort, protection, and hope. To the animals and to all non-human life, we send love, protection, and recognition of their sacred role. May all beings be free. May the earth be whole. May love prevail. May all beings be freed. May the earth be whole. May love prevail. May all beings be freed. May the earth be whole. May love prevail. Visualize the earth now wrapped in a cocoon of golden, shimmering light. The cocoon is a web, a beautiful web cocoon of shimmering light. This light is golden. The cocoon light is golden, white, rose colored, and emerald, spinning gently around the earth, wrapping the earth, and radiating harmony and infusing harmony throughout the earth. So see the cocoon of shimmering light, the web of shimmering light, wrapping the earth in golden, white, rose-colored, and emerald light, spinning gently and radiating and infusing harmony now into our beautiful planet and infusing it into our planetary consciousness. And now, beloved ones, imagine beams of light extending from your heart, from your being in all directions, connecting with the hearts of everyone gathered here and with the countless souls across the world who are praying for peace and healing, who are sending light into the earth now. Connect with them and let all of our threads weave together now, forming a luminous web of golden light all around the planet. These web threads are intricate, they're strong, and they are very. And see this web extending throughout the mountains and the oceans, throughout the cities and the deserts, throughout the forests, through every home, every temple, every sanctuary, every country, every nation. And the web is pulling them of divine love, a planetary heartbeat of unity. So the web is pulsing with the rhythm of divine love, a planetary heartbeat of unity. Feel that, see that, envision that. And within this web now, pain is transforming into compassion. Conflict is transforming into cooperation. Scarcity is transforming into sharing. And fear is transforming into hope and faith. See the light moving through every system: political, ecological, social, agricultural, educational, infusing wisdom, compassion, and equilibrium. And I have to add financial systems too. Infusing wisdom, compassion, and this beautiful web strengthens the Earth's magnetic field. It stabilizes her climate, and it elevates the consciousness of all beings. And now, all together, we say, I am part of the golden web of light. I am part of the golden web of light. Through me, divine love flows to the world. Through me, divine love flows into the world. The light always works. The light always works. Just sit now for a few moments in silence, feeling the incredible pulse of that web, the living grid of oneness, until you feel and sense the entire earth breathing with you. And now allow all of the boundaries to dissolve. The light that radiates from you is the same light that radiates from the earth, the same light that radiates from every heart and from every star. You are no longer a separate being meditating on the planet. You are the planet meditating within itself. Feel the oceans as your blood, the mountains as your bones, the forests as your lungs, the animals as your family. Every sound, every breath, every heartbeat is your own. Feel the deep peace, the profound unity, and the infinite love and compassion. We express our deepest gratitude to Divine Mother, to Mother Earth, to the angelic beings, to all of the beings of light who joined in this sacred work. We are one with the earth. I am one with the earth. We are one with the light. I am one with the light. We are one with all life. I am one with all life. The light always works. The light always works. Take a final breath of golden light through your heart. And as you exhale, send a blessing to every being, every land, every realm, to all life. And return in your own time. slowly back to presence. Return back now, feeling aware, uplifted, radiant, carrying the vibration of unity, of peace, and of love in your heart with you and wherever you go. Know that each and every one of you, you have become one with the golden web that is encircling the earth. Your love is the medicine for the world. Walk gently, shine brightly, and remember that the light within you is the same light that births galaxies. Thank you. Let's sit in silence for a couple moments to integrate our global meditation. We welcome you back from this meditation. And thank you for your love, for your presence, for your light, for joining together in community today to be all together and share our collective light and our collective vision to really change, bring about change in the coherence field of our beautiful humanity and Mother Earth. And I would love it if you would leave a comment in the chat. Paul is going to make some announcements. If you want to just put in the chat whatever you want to share, we love reading your comments at the end about your experience or anything else you want to share, blessing or prayer for anything else that you want to add to the prayers that I've already made. And I will invite Paula to make our closing announcements while everybody's writing their comments. I'll be reading your comments. And thank you, Paula, for closing us out with announcements tonight.
Namaste, Mirabai. So the announcements are about the upcoming events and opportunities that you'll have to once again tap into the energy and sacral energy of Mirabai and her teachings. She's still in New England and doing things live in that region up until November 15th. But everything that she will be doing is accessible via Zoom. So even if you're not located in New England area, you can access any of these lovely programs. And I'm just going to quickly summarize what's coming up. Especially this Friday, 10/10, 2 days from now, Mirabai is going to be the featured keynote speaker on Catapult at 3 p.m. Eastern. This event is part of the full Catapult arc, and they do programming from 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 1, 1. It's a planetary rite of passage through 5 portals of choice. This Friday is the choice to remember. The next portal is about embody. The next one, align. And the next one, emerge. So step into the second portal of the catapult journey, choosing aliveness in the unitive age. We are called to remember on October 10th to retrieve the deeper vows that guide us, to awaken the memory of unity, which Mirabai touched on so much today, and to anchor into the sacred truth of why we are here. Together we will gather in ceremony, also music, wisdom, and embodied transmission to consecrate this collective remembrance. So this is live, up to 4,000 people. You don't want to miss it. And to access the program, all you need to do is go to imaginalsouls.net and sign up for free. I put that address in the chat, imaginalsouls.net. It's free, and it's a communal space of like-minded people to share, post, and grow together. Right after that, Mirabai has a 3-day Samadhi retreat. It's this weekend, Friday to Sunday, October 10th to 12th, on Zoom or in person. If you want more information about this profound retreat, please contact the office at info@mirabaidevi.org or call or text 760-216-1029. I'll put that number in the chat. Next is Apollo's Sunrise event with Leah Hill. This is a Kirtan event with Nada Brahma and Divine Light Activation with Mirabai. It's Saturday, October 18th, so it's next week. That's a Saturday at 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern in Merrimack, Mass. Also available I think that's also on Zoom. It's Kirtan with Nada Brahma and Divine Light Activation with Mirabai. What a warm and lovely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Following that, on Friday, October 24th, from 6 to 9 p.m., that's a Friday evening, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern, Mirabai's doing another intuitive readings group at Roots to Wings in Newbury, Mass. And I do believe that's also available on Zoom, although in person is maybe preferred. But Friday, October 24th, 6 to 9 p.m., if you're interested in getting a personal intuitive reading at Roots to Wings. And finally, the next Global Healing Meditation webinar, which is webinar number 4, the topic is Holding the Vision. That's Thursday, November 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that one is also by donation only. You will need to make a donation in order to get access to the program. Again, that's Global Healing Meditation webinar number 4, Holding the Vision. Thank you so much for being with us this evening for this absolutely exquisite program and global healing meditation. May we all stay connected and unified in this global healing net. And if you want any more information about Mirabai or interested in working with her one-on-one in a private session or in a retreat, please inquire in the office for details or feel free to visit our website anytime, mirabaidevi.org. Namaste, everyone.
Thank you, Paula. Good night, everybody.